Hello, Pop, and Merry Christmas. I'm finally getting a chance to sit down and reflect on our relationship over the years. Michael and Tozy, what a great idea this was on this special holiday to express our love to my father, your grandfather, a brother to some, as well as an uncle to many. I've given some thought about my past and growing up on Curtis Road, which memories are most vivid. I remember many highlighted events, some borne by you and Mom, and some orchestrated by me. I remember my early youth as a teenager. I wanted to experience life in general. And living at home, you permitted me to explore this experience. You're very open-minded about essentially anything. You permitted me to host some special parties at our home on Curtis Road. And with that special permission, I certainly took advantage of it at times. You were kind and generous when you on most occasions purchased a quarter keg of beer for me and my guest when I hosted high school parties at our home. Unheard of in today's standards, but most appreciated. My high school friends admired me and told me on several occasions that my father was the greatest, and you were. And we cannot forget about the birthday party you and Mom hosted for me when I reached the tender age of 21. Peppermint schnapps for everyone. I had my wisdom teeth extracted about 5 days prior to the party, and I was on a stiff prescription of some sort of painkiller. Yes, an Oxycontin by today's standards. So, while on a concentrated dose of painkillers, I started to chug the peppermint schnapps given to me by Brownie. We all remember Brownie. Not to go into details, but I passed out on your front lawn after a considerable amount of schnapps consumed. Allison came to my rescue, however, and she revived me. Funny how I never heard anything from you the next day on the escapades that transpired the day before. You were totally unfazed about it all. You don't know how special your life was until you reflect on it many years later. You have given me the opportunity to explore life in any setting with an open mind. The one thing that has always been most vivid in my mind, and how I am a lot like you, was your work ethics. I can remember on numerous occasions how you burned the midnight candle, working many hours at night to get a prize pulled together for a project due the next day. And you always told me that you had to do what you needed to do whenever you own a business. That strong will molded me, in which I embraced, and it set the tone for me. Now, hear the music. You're listening to one of my favorite artists growing up, Neil Young. Neil Young got me through the 70s. My appreciation for his music is stronger than ever now as I am older. The song you are listening to has always reminded me of us and how I adopted your strong work ethics, which has helped me get through life and experience many opportunities which I hold in admiration. Merry Christmas, Pop. I'm looking forward to seeing you over the holidays and wishing you the best for a new year. That's a wrap. Hope I passed the audition.